Welcome guys, how you doing? This is gonna be the 4th week trade recap already. I don't know where time's even going these days. I can't believe it's the 4th week already, but I'm really stoked. I'm really happy. This week we're up 6% on the account, so that's good. At one point we were up 20%, but there's this stock that I'm really trying to just kind of figure out the risk and reward on this stock, and this stock is correlated with Bitcoin, so I just feel like I can kind of give back just a little bit of my profit so I can have that really big gain if Bitcoin does cross 20k. But I'll show you guys all about it, how I traded it, even the fact that I'm still up 6%, even though I took a few days where I kind of took a big hit. I still was able to kind of work on my risk management, and it kind of shows a testimony to I'm kind of learning something now, you know, like hopefully I'm learning something. I'm not being stupid, but yeah, let's get to the trade recap and dive right into it.
Welcome to the New York Stock Exchange.
Financial district at the tip of Manhattan is easily.
So like I said, we're up 6% on the account. Last week we were at $2,800 US for the account, and now we're at $2,960 pretty much. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. 6% gain a week is pretty good. There's no saving accounts or ETF that will get you that. So yeah, that's pretty good to me. All right, let's go check out what we traded on Monday here. All right, so started Monday strong, up $382. I made $99 off Mara. That's the Bitcoin related stock that I've been talking about, and I made $282 out of pltr, and pltr is the stock that we traded on Friday, and I just felt like it still had more of a downward momentum, so I kind of wanted just to continue that. But I'm going to show you guys on the chart how I traded that, because this is one of my better executed trades for sure. Let's check out the daily chart. So this is what I was looking at. So I had a high of $33, and I think it closed around like maybe 27, I think 27.60 is where it closed. So when I looked at this, now my next instinct was to go check out the daily, like the 1 minute chart here. So this is where I'm looking at, and I had a low of 26.18 and close around I think maybe it's 28.40. So it's a little bit harder because I do this weekly trade recap, but I think it closed around 28.40. So I said to myself, I'm not going to short this stock until it hits the resistance around 29.80 all the way up to kind of 30.36 kind of thing. That's kind of that range I'm looking in when I'm going to load in shorts. And I just figured that this would be a very good resistance, because one of the good ways I find out, or where I think is a good way to find resistance, is I kind of look for a very strong consolidation for a good duration of the day. So this is Mara, and I believe I made $99 from this one or something like that. And this one's a bit of a FOMO play. So I kind of see it slowly curling up, and I'm like, all right, cool. I know Bitcoin is getting very close to that 20,000 mark, so I just kind of like bought 50 shares here, 50 shares there, and on this dip I kind of really loaded, and not really loaded, I put like 400 shares in there, and the pre-market it hit a high of almost 698, and I was kind of adding a little bit here. So by the end, my total, like my average price was, I think, 640 or so, and yeah, and I sold quite a bit of it when it was reaching around the 670, 690 mark. and I was swing trading 200 or 300 shares the next day. So yeah, just a quick spoiler, opened up pretty low. So I had 300 shares around 640, 630 I think, then opened up around 563. So we'll see how that turned out. Okay, let's go check out the next day. So Tuesday, my swing trade was Mara. Did not work out well, and yeah, and I pretty much woke up being down 180 bucks, and I traded a little bit and accumulated $11 worth of commissions, and I called it a day, and it was 199. I don't know what's going on was here. It did say 180 worth of P&L. I don't know where this $67 unrealized is coming from. I don't know if the software is glitching or not, but yeah. But to make it better, I also had my $80 market data fee withdrawn from my account, so I was actually down $280 on that day. So yeah, yay me. So as told you guys, I had around 300 shares, around 240. I did my first swing trade, and I broke one of my main cardinal rules, and because of that, it opened up so much lower, and boom, I lost $200. And I was like buying in and out over here kind of thing, and I added more at some point, and it was just a really poorly planned trade. I had a bit of that confidence coming in from the previous day too, so I was kind of bringing that with me. But that's all that happened. I pretty much sold as soon as the market opened, and I went back to sleep on this one. And knowing that I was down $200, well, $280. I didn't know I was down another $80 because of the market data fee, but yeah, I just kind of took the hits, went to sleep, and try to metabolize it as well as I can and prepare myself for the next day. So let's go check out Wednesday. So Wednesday, came back at it. I was really trying to metabolize what happened the day before. So I saw a really good trade with ayro, which racked me up at $328 profit, and look at that commission. Commission is getting a lot better. I am spending a whole lot less money to make a lot more money, and that's all because I'm waiting for the trades, and I'm being a lot more patient with my trades. So this is the daily chart for ayro, and actually on this one I went long. I didn't short the stock, and the reason why I went long on the stock is it's been 3 consecutive days where it's been going down, and I like it when the previous day that it goes down is the day that it really does go down quite a bit. We have a smaller chunk of a candle here, so a little bigger chunk, and a much bigger chunk of a candle here. So I really do like that setup. And the next thing that I like to see in this strategy is the next day for it to open up 10% lower or so. I want just a little, I want the gates to be open, and I want massive panic across the board, and that is what happened here. So it opened up pretty low, like it hit a low as 576, and you got to keep in mind this was I think, what was it? It was 1060 at the high, which was, you know, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 days, like a week ago, right? So that's pretty good. That's quite a bit of a drop, you know, 40% drop, 48% drop within a 1 week. So let's check out the minute chart here. So boom, it drops, and I'm loving it here. So I kind of just added a little bit here and a little bit here, a little bit here. So by the time it came to here, I had, I think, 1,200 shares at 618 average, and I sold right here. And the reason why I sold right here is, first, usually when so this line right here represents the pretty much not the break even, but this is the previous close, right? So now it's going from gapping down to being down like 10% to coming up and being actually green for the day. So usually I've kind of noticed that stocks do bounce off this, then kind of go up. They don't usually just break through it like that. So I wanted to sell 3/4 of my positions and kind of let 1/4 of my position run, but I kind of just, I don't know if I fat fingered my order to sell my whole position, but I got liquidated right there for whole position, and I was up quite a bit for the day. So I was like, you know what, that is a day for me, and I called it and I walked away. But I really do like this. It's really nice to play these long plays instead of shorting them, because first of all, I don't have to pay the locate fee on these ones. I just kind of, you know, buy the shares and go with it. So I really do like that. And the main thing I really do like about this day in particular, not even with the strategy, is previous day I had that bad day, so I'm happy that I was able to kind of collect myself and make this day happen. But only lasted for a day, so because Thursday and Friday I messed it up pretty good, and I was going skiing too. Like I was snowboarding, so I don't know why I was even trading off my phone, but let's just get to it. So this is Thursday. I was literally trading the stock while I was on. Each time I hit the ski lift between runs, I would try to like buy a stock or sell a stock. Like it was so stupid on this one. It was like, I don't know why I was doing it, but then I had a pretty much a $92 loss for the day. Commission was pretty cheap though, so I am getting pretty good at controlling my commission, and I'm sticking with it, even though I'm having a very emotional week. I really have kind of tamed my my commission fees, and I'm really happy about that, because commission fees was really messing me up in the past, and now it seems like I got a better handle on it. But we'll knock on wood for now. I don't want to jinx it, and let's just check out what I bought. It wasn't really special. I was trading from a ski lift, so I didn't have any charts or anything. I was kind of being stupid, but I'm just gonna show you guys what I entered. So pretty much when I was going on my ski lift, so stupid, I kind of noticed that around here that the stock price was going up, and I've kind of just noticed it because I was looking at it a lot, and I just noticed that I would see it at trading around 586, then I would see trading at like 596, go down to 585, then go back up again to 97. I'm just like, okay, cool. So that's is trending up. So I kind of bought some around here, I believe, and I bought 100 shares, then I bought 200 shares here, then I bought 200 shares there. Then I just saw this huge plummet go down here, and I was, man, I still can't believe I did this while I was snowboarding. But yeah, I just plummeted down here. I saw it, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna get out. And I got out, and for the whole ride back home, I was just kind of like hating myself for making such a stupid rookie mistake. But the main reason why I'm finding myself make this bad trade ideas with this stock is because this is the stock that's correlated with the Bitcoin mayhem that's going on. And if Bitcoin does cross 20k, I'm expecting a huge move on this stock. So let's even look at the yearly chart here. Okay, so on the daily, so this is today is here, so I guess would be around like this. This stock has been known to run when Bitcoin is running, so I wouldn't be surprised if this stock touches $14 maybe even $20 soon. So I was just really kind of focused on that idea. But what I got to keep in mind is with these kind of high risk, high reward, I don't need to put that much money in. I can just buy 200 shares and say if I lose $400 on that, and I'll just get out. And the reason why I say $400 is because me trying to get in and out of these stocks, I've already lost 400 on this one, with me having my regular stop loss of like 2 or 3%. But if I just say on swing trades on this one, I'm just gonna give it a 10% max loss or 15% max loss, or like 100 cents per share. And then I just put in the trade and I just walk away. I don't have to really mentally invest in it. So I think that's the kind of strategy I'm gonna try to approach next time I come across this. I'm still gonna be trading this next week, but I'm gonna bring that strategy and that approach, the mentally approach to it next week. But yeah, that's pretty simple. So let's go check out the next day. The same thing happened, to be honest. So Friday, I'm trading again off the ski lift, and I had $150 loss on this one. So I had a 216 loss on Mara, and I had a $66 gain on FCEL. So I'm not even too sure of where I bought and where I sold these stocks, to be honest, man. Except Mara. Actually, I'm gonna break Mara. FCEL, I have no idea. Like, it was such a poorly executed trades, and if I bought 100 shares and I let it go, it's fine. I don't care. 100 shares of $5 is whatever. It's not a big deal. But I had like 10 grand in some of these positions, so it's something where even when I am snowboarding, I had to constantly look at my phone because I have 10 grand on an investment, right? So I think next time, if I am gonna make a trade, because I have this weird FOMO that this Bitcoin related stock is gonna run on me while I am having this recreational activity, I'm just gonna enter it with a small position, or I'm gonna do what we discussed earlier about just me putting in that 200 shares, setting that max loss of 10-15% for a swing, and just forgetting it and not thinking about it. But yeah, let's go check out Mara, what happened on that day, because it was actually pretty. I had a good potential for it to really take off and make me quite a bit of money that day. But we'll see what happens. So this is Mara. So I saw this huge drop coming in, going down. I'm just like, okay, like, when is it gonna stop? So I do remember buying this dip and getting stopped out here, and I had like a $20 loss, and I bought this dip and I got stopped out around here for, I think, maybe like $8, maybe $10 loss. Then I kind of bought a little bit of this dip and sold it here because I just felt like it was going to go down more. But in hindsight, I should have kind of noticed that it's quite a big drop from $6 to like, $5.38, and the likelihood of it's going to continue is pretty good. So I should have made sure I just kept those shares. But at this point, what happened is I just kind of made back the money I lost from trying to buy this dip. Then around I think 5:48, I got it. It was 1,500 shares, and I had to leave the house to go to the hill to go snowboarding. So I just got in the car and I was driving, and at one point I looked at my phone and it was up to like 560. So I was like, all right, cool. So I'm like up 10 cents on that. So I'm like up $150, and I look back once in a while, then it would be like 66 or like 73. And I saw this progression when it hit 73, then it goes down to 60, goes up to 70. That's the stuff that I like to see. I like to see it play within the range here. And once it broke this range, I knew that was fine, and I was up quite a bit of money at that point. So I was like, it's up $300. So I was like, no, well, like this is gonna be really good. It could be a possible where it even breaks this at 590, maybe even hit 615, and it'll be a beautiful swing trade for next week. But then yeah, I stopped looking at it. Then I went enjoyed the hill. Then at one point I'm going to the bathroom to rock a piss, and I see that this guy is down around like I think it was 540 or something. Then I just saw that, panicked, and I sold. And then I had me that bad loss there. So yeah, I think the moral of the story is don't enter a position with a heavy size if you're not actively looking at the charts, if you're not actively looking at the price action. You know, I was snowboarding, and I should have just focused on snowboarding and enjoying that time. But I'm quite happy with all the stupid mistakes that I made this week. I was still able to be green, so that's nice. I think it shows a little bit that I'm getting a little bit better at risk management. Maybe I'm just saying that to myself, but I'll take 6%, and I'm quite happy with that. So all right, so like always, at the end of every trade recap, I talk about what worked for me this week and what didn't work for me this week. So I'm gonna get started with what worked for me. Start on a very good note. I think what really worked for me this week is cheap commission cost. I was able to keep them very cheap throughout the whole week. So I'm really excited about that. If you guys watch my previous videos, my weakness, my crypto night has been excessively trading and racking up these heavy commission fees. So I'm happy to kind of be better at that and just not be a complete dumbass. But so the second thing is I was very patient with my winners, and when I saw a very good A+ setup, I executed it well. And the reason why I executed it well is I let it come to me each time. I never chased it, and because of that I was able to capitalize really good on it. And I guess I still need to work on letting them run longer, but making $350 from each of them, I'm completely happy. Like anything else past that is kind of greed at this point, because I'm still learning. I much rather leave money on the table than lose money. So it is what it is. So things that is not working for me is I was doing a lot of swing trades this week. And from not doing any swing trades at all so far in this journey, and from making it very clear that I'm not going to be swing trading, swing trading has kind of caused a lot of this loss that came with it. Now since I kind of think about it, I think I am going to add swing trading. Even though I did lose money, I just gotta pretty much, swing trading is such a very crucial part of trading stocks that it just makes no sense for me to kind of minimize myself to only day trading and not kind of exploring the other avenue. Like I'm obviously going to be more dominantly day trading, but there's going to be good swing trading opportunities that are going to come in the future, and I want to make sure that I'm also collecting data about swing trading, so when I come across those opportunities I can execute those well. So I need to just go back to the drawing board this week and just kind of add new parameters if I'm going to be swing trading, what my sizing is going to be, just pretty much how much can I mentally afford to swing trade to the next day, just to make it simple. The second one is phone trading. I was trading on my phone like a madman while I was snowboarding. It was limited service, like, and having like full size positions sometime. Like that's pretty ludicrous. It's pretty mad, and it's I almost got lucky, to be honest, that I'm even up 6% from it, you know. So I really just kind of I need to count my blessing and recognize the wrongdoing that I did by trading with my phone. So that's pretty much what I have for you guys. Now next week I'm going to be focusing on just not letting this emotion carry forward to next week, and still kind of keep this green week streak that I'm having, and just kind of focus on my winners. I am still going to be looking at that Mara Bitcoin related stock, but I'm definitely gonna dial back and not trade with bigger amount on it, and definitely need to reconsider how I'm going to be swing trading it too. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next trade recap.